Hello, it's Friday. I feel a little bit like everyone was waiting for me to start this stream. How's everybody doing? My air quality here is terrible. Not as bad as Portland, so that's fun. But this is what we got in the Bay Area. There's our map. It's good times. The Lapis Lagomorph proving once again that we are in fact a cult. Let's try and edit the title here. Just gonna call it that. Let's see if we can keep up with things. The Lapis Lagomorph says, I'm imagining the quail is being chanted by dozens of people in their living rooms. I like to think that. I like to think that people are actually shouting quail. But probably not. Auntie Shepherd is so close to having their yurt floor done. And once that happens, they can install the other bits of the house. Toilets, beds, you know. All right. The number of people viewing is varying wildly. I suspect a bunch of them tuned in thinking we were going to do something about Thoreau. I don't know. Maybe they were confused. Maybe they just wanted to look at my channel and then when I went live they panicked. That's possible. But that leads me into some start of stream announcements. We'll go over them again at the end of stream. But let's start because we're changing the schedule for next week for various scheduling reasons. Tomorrow on Saturday, we will be doing the Bloodborne stream that is on the schedule, on the Twitch schedule that's you can look at, I guess. I don't know. I'm not fully sure how to make that work. Anyway, Bloodborne, Tea After Dark tomorrow at the usual time. We're going to be fighting spiders though, so if you have arachnophobia, I will tweet when the spiders are all dead and you can join us after. Then on Monday, we'll be doing a different sort of stream. Instead of art, we are going to go to Walden Pond and be angry about it with Auntie Shepherd. They're going to come and be angry about Thoreau. I'm going to be angry about, as far as I can tell, typography and UI choices. We'll see if that extends to other things. And then the last schedule changes. There will be no Friday tea time next Friday. That stream will be moved to Saturday. We will have a full 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time stream on Saturday that will be art. Because I had to schedule something else on Friday. I will tweet all of this. I will try and change the Twitch schedule. And I will remind you again at the end of streams for the next multiple days. But that's the basic schedule change. The other topic of business is that you may notice that we're looking at a piece of digital paper, not the pottery table. That's because I tried to do pottery prep for this and failed. I tried to build a thing and it didn't work. I squished it. That's how badly it didn't work. Hopefully next Saturday we will do the thing that I had planned for pottery for today. Because I will have more time to figure out how to make it not fail. But in the meantime, here we are. I will actually pick up my pen, turn towards my computer desk, and we will draw some stuff. And I think we're starting. I think we're starting by drawing something that I threatened to draw on Wednesday while watching Honeycomb's stream. And, you know, being disruptive as you do. And, that thing that I threatened was to draw Margot the Barn Swallow from her comic and a Potu having a sword fight. Hey, hello, Mitch UK and Shiana Serene. Shiana Serene, salutations from the Valley of Smoke. Yeah, I too am now currently living in the smoke bowl of the Bay Area. My voice is going to be weird and scratchy because my throat's very irritated. Because although I have a filter, my house is very old and there's just like random holes drilled in the floor and stuff. Like it's super not airtight. So I'm doing the best we can with what we've got. We'll survive, I think, for the time being. Oh, Shiana Serene, there would be so much, so much to cook, it's not even worth it at that point. Like, when they installed, so I had fiber internet installed a while ago when it was new to the area, and they were like, we're gonna drill a hole in your wall, and I'm like, no need. Allow me to show you a half-inch hole that someone has bored into my floorboards. Run it up through that. It's already there. And the dude was just like, why is that there? This poor installation guy was like, what? Why is that there? And then he politely gave me like a little rubber and plastic plug for it when he threw around the cable. It was very nice of him. He fixed my floor with the cable. But he shared my concerns about why there were just holes around. Uh-oh, Sparklefish. Hello, Sparklefish. I believe you're new to the stream. Welcome. I'm sorry that you, did not get through the week without needing bail, as Mitchie UK has managed. I'm trying to figure out how a barn swallow would stand and hold a sword. As you do. On this stream. So, I swear there'll be art in a second. We're just chatting, catching up at the start of stream. Not sure what you're sorry about, Sparklefish. Not to worry, you're in a space where we all support your efforts and feel that you probably shouldn't have needed bail. Auntie Shepherd, do they have feet? Barn swallows? Yes, barn swallows have feet. They pounce on the forked tail, Lapis Legomorph. Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay. They are kind of... That's the problem. They are sort of no-feet birds. Or at least they're the kind of birds that are built for only flying. Let me find a good here's a good image to explain. Oh, it's the Wikipedia image. Perfect. They have feet, but they're that sort of bird shape that's mostly wing and tail. And not a lot of feet. It has a similar problem to the osprey in terms of swords and wings and shape. In fact, we may go the now that I'm thinking about it, we may go the Osprey route and have it sword and wing versus sword and foot. Because yeah, they're not shaped. They're not walking birds, you know. Bird D&D sort of relies on a certain bird shape that they don't really have. So maybe something like where are your little but like a sweepy sword, I think, you know? Maybe a rapier, like an appropriately fine and finesse-filled sword for a batleth. Ooh, that's a thought. Arcraft shares a fact that for a long time European naturalists thought birds of paradise did not have feet. I can see that. It's like if you only see them flying, the feet are just gone. Welcome back, Frymaster127. Bat level now. So now I want it to be well. Now, well, we'll do that. We'll give a bird. We'll do a Klingon bird later. I think maybe. With a batleth bird, a birdleth. I don't know. It doesn't seem appropriate for the. It seems a little bit big for the barn swallow. I wonder, maybe. Yeah, let's. Tail. Let's try and figure out the tail. Kind of don't want it up here. I feel like that kind of didn't make sense. Down here is better. A bat with a batleth. Oh goodness. That's too weirdly good. It's a double pun. Uh-oh. Auntie Shepherd, what did you... Okay, good. It's just angry chimney swift. They are kind of angry. Oh, I love them. They're like an amazing combination of angry and startled. They're always glaring at you. Aw. I love them. We might do them next. I don't know. Swordtember seems to have turned into Bird D&D Tember, which I'm okay. Bird D&D September, which I'm kind of okay with. Like, I'm not super disappointed about it. It's just Sorry, I'm going to keep pausing to sneeze because that's the other thing that's happened with the air being like it is. My sinuses are burning. Oh, yes, that's fair. That's fair, Auntie Shepherd. I do need to do concept art. Okay, I don't know. Let's. Kind of wanna have it feel like it's more aerodynamic, you know? I'm gonna have to Google some more images. I lost my Google image search window. Oh, it went down here. Barn swallow. Kitchen Nature says that the chimney swifts are great. It's just like, why? Why, human? Just why? Yeah, right? Serene. Music bot talking about forest fires. We'll continue thinking about how a bat loaf made for a bat would be, Frymaster. And we'll consider. Looking at flying, look, because they're so good at sort of maneuvering in the air. Just looking at images of oh, that's pretty good. Just gonna... Nope, that was the fully wrong button. Oh, I see what's happened. Let's try this again. Oh, Lapis Lagomorph would like to take the blinking Po2 to work. And have a friend. People are fairly torn about the blinking Po2. I love him. Some people find him disturbing. Hello, Honeycomb. I'm trying to figure out how to draw barn swallows with swords. What we've come up with is that they're not built for these sorts of things. What? It is existential horror. Oh, it's perfect timing. I believe that Auntie Shepherd may have been speaking of the Po2. Honeycomb, yes, you made it to a Margot stream. This is what I threatened to do. earlier on your Wednesday stream, which is Margot and Apotu having a sword fight, because I tried to make stuff for pottery stream and failed. I had a great idea. It's still a great idea, and I tried to prep it, and I could not build the thing. I spent a few hours on it, in the wee hours of the morning. Shep experienced some of my complaints in real time. As I said, such things as, why am I bad at this? And why did I not do this yesterday? And in the end, I gave up. And was like, we'll just make it on threats is what we'll do. We'll do what I threatened. And do Margot. Oh no, Figment's made. There's a thing that you can do where if you accidentally pause it and restart it, restarts muted. That may be what happened. I've done that a few times and felt very silly. I'm gonna do some experiments. Maybe just some sketching. Nice. Figments somehow managed to mute Twitch. Accidentally. Oh no. Mitchie UK, Margot is a demon. Margot is a barn swallow who is one of the main characters of my moderator Honeycomb's comic she's currently working on to send packets to publishers. Yes, Honeycomb explains that Margot is coded like a judgy 14-year-old girl. So, yeah, basically that. So here's what happened. Let's just do another quick pose idea here. So, my moderator Honeycomb streams on Wednesday evenings from 5 to 8 Pacific, and when I show up, I break her streams for fun. So, this Wednesday, I inspired a poll in which we attempted to convince Honeycomb to make us demons by voting 666 times on each one in a coordinated team effort. Exactly 666. You can't go over or under. It has to be the correct number. And one of those demons that she drew was a Potu, and well, that started the discussion of sword fighting Potu versus Margot. Honeycomb summary of comic. Margot goes to Paris to let demons out of hell, but then a cute warlock tells her not to, and she gets mad at him. Comic is set in a fictional, I believe, 12th century Paris, right, Hannah? Anyway, Margot is great and kind of the mascot of Hannah's streams. The way the Potu is kind of the Potu and the Quail. I've got a lot of mascots now. The way I have Quail and Potu. So yes, 12th century Paris. With Descartes-inspired demonology. Oh, Shanna Serene making the Descartes before the horse joke. But yeah, if you subscribe to Hannah Comb, you get Margot emotes. Just like here, you get all of our weird in-jokes. So I don't know which fighting Margot looks more appropriate to the problem here. Oh, burning irritated sinuses. Stop making me feel like I'm gonna sneeze. It's not helpful. I'm trying to stream. All right. Oh no. Oh no, Arcraft. Yes, we host each other. It's true. All right, let's see. We've got it's trying to come to this. Yeah, one looks like prep and one looks like thrust. Yeah, it kind of has that feeling to it. The one on the left looks angrier and more combative. People are generally agreeing. Oh no, Shadow Serene, I can't help myself. Yes. French philosophy puns. Left Margot Snake on right one. Okay, so what I'm kind of hearing is what we need is this. Maybe? Oh no. Hannah, I could make you a corner Margot like I have a corner Potu. Just sitting there blinking. Just sitting there looking around, blinking. All right, so this feels like the Margot. This feels like the Margot that it calls for. Have I just what is open anymore? This is what I wanted to do. There we go. Close some windows. Tidy some things up here. Every so often she just says an obscenity. Like a little, Oh, let's see, what's the... Ah, I forgot about the percentage sign. I was trying to think of all of the symbols one uses in fake cursing. There we go. Good. Wings. So there's Margot. We'll do a fancy sword because it is Swordtember after all. Ooh, lightning bolts and fake cursing. That has potential. Lightning bolts do feel very like they belong in curses. Feels very appropriate. Oh, constantly feel like I'm about to sneeze and I don't like it. I don't like everything being on fire. It is a problem. Oh, I'm just looking for the birds reference folder. When I got the new laptop and I moved everything over, my organizational method, which was remember when you downloaded it, failed because most recently edited became everything. There it is, because I just moved it all. I just added it all at the same time. Wait, are there not even any POTU in this folder? How have I managed this long with this tragically bad method of organization? What if I look up POTU? Oh, good. That sort of worked. Oh, I've been told to save. I have not done that yet. Good reminder. Doing your job. Doing your job, chat. Let's, Swordtember 2. Save that. Good. Saved. Aw. Bob Ross the bird. Right. Right. POTU, kind of have a similar problem. But I feel like I kind of ignored it before. And so we'll just go for it. Let's we'll just assume it'll be fine. A little bill. Open just a little bit to freak everyone out. Oh, did not pause fast enough. Or mute, not pause. Mute. Mute is the thing for uh-oh. What's happening? Hannah, what have you done? Oh, we're picking a lock. I see. Well, what's the treasure inside, friends? It's true. If you break the lock, then you'll never find out what's inside. Oh, Potu. 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 Image search. Just gonna... They do have a weirdly similar shape to barn swallows when you come right down to it. I mean, bigger faces, but sort of a similar body shape. Uh-oh. Oh no. Y'all missed one. Somehow, like real hard. So close and yet so far. How did I do this before? We definitely did a Potu before that was standing on its little feet. It was like a morph, just clicked too many times. Too many lockpicks. Oh, you guys, I only missed one. You were so close. Too many thieves spoil the broth. Yeah, turns out. Oh, I'm gonna have to open. Previous Bird D&D adventure. Let's see what I did. I believe that I faked it, is what I did. I believe I made it up. That's what I think happened. That's, yeah. So close. And yet. This is not the appropriate scale of one to the other, but whatever, it's fine. I think they probably have fairly. Ooh, ooh, the smell of smoke got real strong all of a sudden. What happened there? Not a fan. Well, I see that you did not pick the lock. You were close, but as in Skyrim, you have broken your lockpick. That's it's too bad, but these things happen. All right, what's happening now? What's our, oh. Oh, we're percentaging. Are we percent? No, we're just, okay, we can do it. You got one. You need 94, 66, and 45. Good luck. I need more canvas, I need more page. As usual. Because I want some flair here. Because, oh, let's see, now I'm trying to remember how to hold. Yes, good. I'm trying to remember how to hold a sword, how to hold a rapier. Oh no. Oh no, you did worse this time. You had to. Who voted a third time? Oh, I think what happened was people were trying to balance the percentages. Maybe that is what happened. Is there a cricket noise in this song? That's weird. Oh dear. Lapis Lagomorph says, I've been pushed into a life of thievery by circumstances, but my talent is in paper folding. And Hanacombe says, origami thief is an aesthetic. Yeah, I like it. I need to get my sword reference out. If you hadn't noticed, in the last, basically, almost hour of stream, it's kind of a casual stream day. It was gonna be a very specific directed stream day, but that failed. And in its place, is whatever this is. Me feeling like I have to sneeze all the time. And just drawing whatever. Our is obviously the criminal mastermind here. It's true. Also, I have origami thief as an aesthetic in my head. So let's see here. We got yes, like that. Good. Sorry, you're just holding my pen like a foil. Right. It's there. These need to be. Yep, there. And cross piece. Circle. Sweepy bit. Well, that's just hilariously too big. Gotta fix that. That's better. And then sword. I don't know how much larger Potu are than barn swallows. But I feel we need to alter this. There we go. This altercation. There we go. I've got an image of a really nice sort of fancy rapier here that I think I might use as inspiration for Margot's. Oh, I'm gonna regret that, aren't I? I'll just do it like this. Percentages might be harder. Okay, we've got one at 52 and 16. What are we? Okay, 15 and 52. 4. Oh no, this is going to be a problem. Oh, I think you're in for it, chat. I think that it's harder than it was before. Hello, Valkyrie. Hannah is running a game in which chat is attempting to pick locks by meeting the criteria of the four pull elements. Previously we were doing specific numbers. That did not work. So far no one's opened the safe. There we go. That's the sketch. Oh right, we dress these things up. What we need outfits. Well, Margot's just probably naked. She doesn't wear clothes in the comic. Oh, you're so close. You're so, how? You have a problem. Everything is right, but 52, which implies. Oh, you got it. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. You will win. No one click on anything. Excellent. Finally. Hello, they might be scientists. Welcome to the chaos. Oh no, that was the incorrect thing to do. Sorry, don't know why I accidentally clicked on that. It was not my intention. Did Hannah just award you the friendship? The friendships you made along the way? Is that what happened? Oh no, and inside was the friendships you made along the way. Oh no. Well. Fingers made, Hannah sure did. Well, I refuse to take responsibility for what's happened here. I have too many windows open. Just gonna look at people fighting with rapiers and old etchings and see, oh, funny pantaloons. Oh, those are naked in the, that, oh my. Not insignificant number of etchings of fully naked men killing each other with rapiers. It's not a thing I expected to find, I must admit. Okay, those are not rapiers. Specifically. Ah, these are rapiers. Oh, Elizabethan collars are appropriate, I guess. That makes sense now that I think about it. And that's a pirate, I think? I don't know. These etchings are all very exciting and creative. Their etchings get to know nature, sir. They're actual rapier. Hang on, I will find you a. This is quite small. I'm sure that Twitch won't ban me for this. Just these sorts of etchings. Is what I refer to. All right, let's catch up here. What's going on with chat? Auntie Shepherd is going to yeet Hannah and take her sword. Auntie Shepherd feels that friendship was not the reward that they were looking for. Why would we want to say if they could be opened by a bunch of loons? Loons have delicate feet. We've got a vote for drawing a loon thief somewhere in here. Ah, there it is. Shiana Serene, she's draw a loon thief. Yeah, probably. That's a good idea. Uh-oh. What? Shiana Serene claims to have sent Shep a sword, and Shep claims to have not received it. Right. Catching up with chat. Chat is lively today, and my brain is slow. Loon, I'm just gonna make a note. Just up here for later to remind myself that's a thing that we should do. We're putting clothes on. Oh, all of our layers are different now. Auntie Shepherd upset that I still haven't done concept art. I'm not dodging it. Oh, those men are fully clothed. That etching is not as much fun. I'm looking for. Yep, here we are, some fully, just gonna put, this is, just, you know, nudity there. Don't click on it if you're not okay with nudity, but it's a better one of the sword fighting. Oh no, I've minimized all of the windows. Why did I do that? I only wanted to minimize this one. We'll get there. Mitchie UK, Margot is much faster than the Po2 though. She can fly. While the Po2 has to hold a sword in one wing. So Oh, Valkyrie, foul play, puns. Anyway, because we're staying family friendly, I'm not gonna stream full frontal etching nudity, even if it's just an etching. But feel free to click on the link and see exactly what I mean when I say naked dudes attacking each other with rapiers. Like, Harcrest says those guys look very uncertain about what they're doing. I feel like you would feel a little bit put upon and uncertain if you were sword fighting fully naked as well. I certainly wouldn't be comfortable with it. I would be uncomfortable. Let's see, 16th century clothing. We'll go with that. We'll be more. Unimpressed. Still trying to dress the creatures. Hunter Shepherd says the Greeks used to run around naked stabbing each other. It's fine. Fair enough. Also still trying to track down that missing sword. Okay, new plan. Go with Renaissance clothing and see if we come up with something. Well, that's also all very silly. And that's Regency, and that, well, period correct Renaissance clothing. Let's see if we, no, nope, it's still a problem. Okay, we're gonna invent some stuff and call it a day. We're going with a vague sort of Henry VIII Musketeers vibe. Uh-oh. We've discovered that there's a missing sword. Properly missing, never arrived sword. Ah, thank you, Lapis Lagomorph, who likes the vents in the tunic. Yeah, I was going for like sort of history, sort of D&D. Feeling comfortable with my choices. I should really draw feet, like proper feet on that. On the Potu here. Let's try and get a good close-up of Potu feet. Well, Google image search says Rufus Potu, but it shows me what is definitely an image of a fully different bird. I see what's happened. They've tagged a Watson as a Rufus Potu, and it's very confusing. I'm Potu hat. Maybe one of those with like a leaf and a flower. Yeah. Like that. Good. Now. Uh-oh. Is that a... Have we gone full full Shakespeare puns now? Harcraft says Watson a name anyway. A Potu by any other name would still be as creepy. I mean, would it though? Would it though? It would, says Valkyrie. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Closing some windows here. Making some room. You can stay. You go. Good. Okay. Tidying up. Right. That's we were doing feet. I was doing feet and I got fully distracted. I was doing Potu feet. Why did I wander away from that? What happened? Could I not find images of Potu feet? That may have been what happened. It's starting to feel likely. Well, they're the little... Okay. Yeah, they're... Pretty normal. Nothing particularly super weird about them. They're a little bit large. That's fine. Cool. Solved. Valkyrie saw a movie yesterday where a couple of individuals are using foils to fence epee while wearing saber gear, which is silly. And incorrect. I used to be a foil fencer back in ye olden times of my misspent youth. I don't know. It's not. I don't know if learning to fence is misspent exactly. Shastarine is trained in Italian broadsword fencing, which very nice. And they might be scientists currently doing foil fencing. Apparently, we're all trained in the art of the sword here at Terror with TA's streams. Oh no, Valkyrie fenced epee left-handed. Oh, left-handed fencers are just so frustrating. Everything's weird and backwards, and your hands are on the same side, and all the parries are different, and I hate it. Anyway. Do I gonna tidy these up, or am I just gonna ink? I might just go for it. I might just, well, I'll do a little bit of tidying up. And now we're discovering that a significant number of people in chat are, for some reason, ambidextrous. So we're a strange cross-section of humanity, aren't we? Apparently our craft can't even use a bread knife properly. It's alright, it takes training. Oh my gosh, they might be scientists. Fence is left-handed. Shauna Serena is ambidextrous. I bowl left-handed, so there's your weird fact for the day. Sparklefish is ambidextrous for axe throwing. Well, at least if I need a small medieval army, I'm set. Bunch of ambidextrous sword fighters and one axe thrower. Oh, the might be scientist feels that that's chat's new catchphrase. We're a strange cross section of humanity. Perfect. Well. Where's Mr. Natural? There's Mr. Natural. Yeah, although I don't know, lunges might bring us closer than 6 feet. Valkyrie suggests that we could totally fence foil socially distantly. Having watched Arcraft work out math for things, I think that Arcraft is probably the quartermaster. If we're going to be sort of a medieval army, Arcraft is supplying our lines. Oh, that's fair use. You are already wearing masks for fencing. It's true. So true. It's already pretty safe. I actually have my my fencing gear shoved in a bag in my storage room, way up above the door, in a place that's very hard to reach. I think behind the cat carrier. Oh no, my fuzzy cursor. Auntie Shepherd tried to wipe my little paintbrush cursor off of their screen. It's still working. It's a little bit thick, but what can you do? What a combination. Sparklefish offers knowledge of axe throwing and Excel spreadsheets. Auntie Shepherd, meanwhile, has a spear for maintaining social distance. And Mitchie UK has often wanted to take an axe to an Excel spreadsheet. So it's fair. Feels like this is too big. Yes, that's more appropriate. Oh no! Now our particularly weird skills, Valkyrie, JavaScript and long rifles. It's a good team. Sparklefish's JavaScript is their lowest stat. Oh dear. We really are forming a heist team. Oh, let's see. What are my skills? I feel that you're aware of them. I feel that you may tune in to watch them. Well, you know, that and my sparkling personality. Well, in fairness, it has to be sort of my personality because otherwise I would stop talking and just draw. There's still time for that, I guess. The best. Our heist will have the best PowerPoint presentation. Spreadsheets, animated GIFs. I know I'm never going to say it, Jiff, and you can't make me. Jif is peanut butter. Valkyries, did you say heist? I was assuming zombie apocalypse. I mean, that's a little, yeah, it's possibly more likely. Although a heist would be way more fun than the zombie apocalypse. Gets to know nature, can garden and film wildlife. Gets to know nature, you're casing the joint with your wildlife filming skills. Can't decide if a heist is more or less dangerous, but it does involve fewer zombies. And to be fair, at this point, going to the grocery store feels a little bit like going out to brave the zombie apocalypse. So Sparklefish says they've already got a community to help with bail. So, perfect. We'll have jail support and everything. Figment's maid can forge weapons, which is a pretty solid skill. What is playing right now? It's MusicBot. It's MusicBot playing a thing called The End. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with MusicBot. Now it's playing nothing, but it claims it's playing something. We'll see how that goes. It's ominous notes and the sound of waves, I guess. Is this track? Don't know what's going on there. Ah, yes, Serene reminds us that apparently people online listening to police scanners mixed up the BLM, which is the Bureau of Land Management, with the Black Lives Matter movement. Because, of course, the BLM helps with fire safety and such in areas where they are in charge of the land. The Black Lives Matter movement does not, as far as I know, have anything to do with fire safety in public lands. But that's a thing that happened. I think we need to keep this. I think this is actually pretty important. We can make it a little extra space here. That is not. No, that is how @ symbols work. Apparently I can't draw one without running it into the other characters. There we go. So that's your news for the day. Air quality is very unhealthy, and people have forgotten that the Bureau of Land Management exists. That's your Friday news from the apocalypse. Coming to you live from Sarah with T. The Beppy Scientist has a Bay Area family, and yeah, it's not good. It's not. It's the color of the sky it's the color of the when the color of the sky was terrible, the air was better because the smoke was very high up. Now the smoke is very low to the ground, and it looks like creepy fog, except that it's toxic, and our air quality is hilariously bad. Just hilariously bad. Not quite as bad as places that are actually right now on fire, but getting close.
I was walking one day when I happened upon an old man.
Yeah, the entire West Coast is on fire. Someone on Twitter recently was like, is the entire West Coast just on fire? And everyone was like, yeah, it is. That's just what's going on now. The entire West Coast is in fact on fire.
But still sharp with wisdom and concern. It was a question he posed to me. How do I know that you exist? He asked. I stopped and turned to face him. His deep-set eyes were traced with anxiety.
Where do I want this to go? Like, actually go. There.
I stood a dozen silent paces from him, but I didn't return to his bench. After a moment of thought, I spoke. You don't any more than I know that you do.
This track is weird, and I'm gonna skip it.
His lips.
This track has a concerning name, but let's hope it's innocent. Let's hope everything is fine. Okay, let's try to make a sword. A nice thin stabby sword. Good. Wrong layer. There we go. Saving. All right, let's Let's ink ourselves a Potu, and then I will take a quick break to make some more tea so I can continue to talk out loud without dying of smoke. Yes, Sparklefish says hydrate. Yes, exactly. Need to stay hydrated. Oh, let's see. What? We're gonna make this a nod to another Potu that exists in the world. It's a button. And a leaf. And our flower here. Oof. Roshan is reading us they delayed the school year a week because of the nearby nearby fires and smoke levels made it impossible to do the technology handoff to socially safe educate. Oof. Oof. Yes, Potu hat. Give our Potu a fancy collar. Some nice vents in his, I'm gonna say doublet. I do not know if it is in fact a doublet that I have drawn. Haha, crap, don't forget the fork. Nope, no fork. It's not the same hat. It's just a nod. It's just a nod to the, fork and bottle caps that went before. A nod to his ancestors, perhaps. Oh. What choices did I make here? This choice. Must stick with actual choice. Poties. Oh no. Get some sword decoration in there. Oh, so close. Where's my sword reference? There's my sword reference. Sarah with Poti. Oh no. Le potu parle français de Puitou. That's my pronunciation of French. I know it's wrong. I only have some understanding of one foreign language, and it's Spanish. English is my first language, kind of my only language. Uh-oh, I need potos. Yeah, I went there. I joined in the pun. I admit it. I am trying not to rush the sword, because it is, after all, Swordtember. But I also really want tea. I'm like, oh, I really want to take my break, though. Hurry, sword. I really want to put the kettle on. Oh, cute shaggy donkeys is what a P-O-I-T-O-U, a puitao, a fluffy donkey. Good. Oh goodness. Fancy swords. Trying to make straight fancy swords. That's close. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nope. There we go. Oh, next sketch request Po2, kick flipping a donkey. Yeah, that sounds very dangerous. Sword. I'm on the wrong layer. No wonder I cannot erase anything. Where was I? Oh, right. I was inventing what Po2 feet look like for the most part. Because, I don't know. Nobody seems to want to take photos of bird feet for me. And then put them up on Google search specifically. Then again, I'd probably just get a lot of images of prepared to eat chicken feet, which would not help. In this specific instance. There we go. Let's do a little bit of gouache of big dry, no, sorry, rough, dry, fun, big. It's all those words, just not necessarily in that order. Just gonna do a little bit of inking fun here. Nope. Just want to give it some depth. Get to know nature. If you have good photos of bird feet, I will take them. They're always difficult to find in reference research. It turns out. You know what has happened here? I need to that's better. Well, I feel better about it anyway. I suppose we can debate if it's actually better or not. But uh-oh, there might be scientists has fallen into Wikipedia. Of rare equids. Oh dear. They'll never climb out. Now, do we do barn swallow markings? Closing some windows. And I minimized all the windows again. Mac OS X Catalina, I do not like you. Apparently. Kangs have inspired depictions of unicorns. What? Albino Oh, I love him. I love him. He's adorable. I love the albino Poe too. Right, some of these windows I still need. Genuinely. But which ones? That one. Sure. Good. And this one. Yes. We will work this out. We'll make this happen. Okay. Thinking maybe we do a little bit of shadow here on Margot. Just to kind of equal the depth. Start the idea of markings. And then here. Just some depth here and there. Okay. Auntie Shepherd has returned after eating dinner. I am going to leave this open. Pretty much finished. Well, I've done these layers wrong. That's fine. We can fix it. New layer. Good. So many random layers. But what layer did I want? This layer. Good. Just wanted to... There we go. So that's done. Which is excellent. I am going to take a quick break because I can barely talk. At this point, I'm going to make some tea. It's going to be different tea. I'm going to put honey and lemon in it to soothe my throat. And I'll be back in a few minutes and we will continue with Friday tea time. As soon as I find... There's OBS. Hello, OBS. Just put up my banner, please. No. Why are you like this? Don't move the background. Stop it. Move the banner. Why is the background even movable? Why did I not lock that? Where even is anything in OBS? There it is, locked. I can't move the Cintiq anymore. Hooray. Auntie, I should have. Yeah, I should have. I should have had you do voiceover today. Shep, I should have called you in for that. But don't worry, Monday you'll have your chance. Monday is the row day. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. See you soon. Feel free to name the POTU while I'm gone. And back with tea and honey and lemon. Green tea with honey and lemon. I don't actually really like honey in tea, but it solves many of the throat problems. I see that we've discussed exercise while I was gone. Let's see, what has happened? I'm told in Spanish that the Potu's name is existential horror. But they might be scientists. Suggests that we name the Potu Guillermo. Because we have existential horror. Wait, no. Hablamos. Because we are speaking of existential horror? Right. Oh, because what we do in the... I get it. My Spanish is rusty. But I've caught up. Let's get down to where we are. Okay. Still on bikes, barn full. You're right. Okay. I've returned. I've turned on all of the appropriate buttons that need to be turned on. Everything works. Yes. Good. 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 Saved. Oh, it was already saved. Good job. Good job, self. Call that dual. Just put that on its own layer. All right. Oops. No, don't save that. That's totally the wrong thing. I'm not allowed to do planks. I'm only allowed to do elbow planks. No weight on my wrists. Which means that when I do yoga, I creatively balance a lot. Ooh, we're playing Of Flesh, Flesh and Blood, Well Music Bot. We all have dreams. Shepard would like me to do concept. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the concept art, right? Is that when I hear Woods Hobo, like it doesn't really super totally fit the brief that's required, but I just go sort of full Lord of the Flies. Like a scrawny little kid with, like, I don't know, hair everywhere. And dirt smudges painted on their face. And like leaves in their hair. And like a shipwreck survivor like shirt. That like comes down sort of awkwardly. like spindly legs. And they're holding like a stick as a weapon that they've sharpened. Into a spear. But like it's still got twigs on it. And then like, you know, bandages for shoes. Like the olden days. I don't know, this is just what happens. It's when I hear woods hobo, this is just what comes to mind. So that's just a quick doodle. I don't know, let's see about, that's the wrong layer. Let's try to be more professional about it. Well, that's super not to scale. There we go. Ears. I mean, the doodle matters. It's not gone. It's still there. It's just oh, we've got some birdfoot photos. Nice. Oh, those are very good cormorant feet. Excellent. Oh, so many good feet. Thank you. Thank you, Get to Know Nature. They're excellent. Oh, those are very good cormorant feet. Okay. How did I just... It's just... crazy hair. Mm-hmm. This probably needs to go farther back for the balance to work. Like that. Just working on physicality and attitude. Why do I have everything weirdly tilted today? And why did that move it? Who knows? No one. No one knows. Which is fine. Sorry, I got all quiet. This is why I don't usually do concept art on stream, because I have to think too much about it. And thinking and talking at the same time is hard. Get to know bird fate. Supposed to get to know nature. Is she 14 on Two Shepherd? Is that what we landed on? See, I don't know. Just I think of scrawny because starving in the woods. Cool. I believe you. We landed on 14. Yeah, but I'm clearly drawing like an 8-year-old, aren't I? So that's the problem, is that there is in fact character development, and the character has to be recognizable over the course of that. So I can't just like fully change them. But I have this scrawny tiny person in my head. 8 feels like, for what we're doing, a little too young. I don't know, maybe 12. I don't know. It's very Lord of the Flies here. I can't explain why Lord of the Flies is the go-to image I have for Woods Hobo, but that's kind of what happens. Ah, yes. Character age. The thing about character age in fantasy is that 14 seems to be the acceptable age in which people cross over to go on adventures. I don't know. It just seems to be a thing. Sorry, need some tea. Trying to brace myself here for words. I'm just gonna go with what I've done for the moment. Try and solidify it. If it's just super wrong, well, what can you do? We'll figure it out. We'll do a different thing. If this one does not work. But I might as well like fully flesh out this. concept first, since it's what I've got. Concept art is quiet time, apparently. Hey, I have a stuffed parrot on my bed that I have had on my bed since I was like 2 years old. There he will stay. He used to chirp when you shook him, but then I left him outside in the rain too many times as a child. Now he does not. Let's see, fist on hip. Like that. Yep. I can't compete with Sparklefish, who has 5 stuffed sharks they use for pillows, which is the best answer to that question I think I've ever heard. Artcrafts is now just... No, he makes kind of a hollow clanking noise. It's a little sad. It's true. I don't have a pet that will destroy my stuffed toys. What else? I have actually kind of a weird little plush collection on my bed. I've got a Dumbo octopus, the deep sea ones with like the ears, and a cactus, and a llama named Edgar. He's a pretty great llama. He's handmade. I got him from the artist. Ooh, a giant fluffy kookaburra. Okay, hang on. I gotta figure out how this... Nope, I have no idea what I meant to do with this hand. What was I thinking? The arm goes behind. I do not know what I was thinking. It's fully weird. Ah, the house of the biting pear. I love it. We're gonna pretend that hand makes sense. It fully doesn't. Hold on. We're not gonna pretend. I've reached the point where I can't pretend anymore. Because it fully has to go this way. There we go. Solved. Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, okay. Oof. Oh, things you should never Google, 14-year-old girl. Curses. Need a very specific reference. And I should definitely not try and find it on Google image search. I say. Have a nice dinner, Sparklefish. Thanks for coming by. Let's see. I've settled for sort of safer. Gone for preteen actors. Which is a less creepy thing to Google. What about if we go maybe like that. Ah, yes, there's one of the Ursulgins left. It's the Heritage Ursulgin. For those who haven't before joined us. we've been convincing our craft to do gin reviews for us for a while now. These are these we've done a deep dive and we've discovered that we can't get them outside of Germany. But that's not stopping us from wishing we could. Our craft says, because apparently the postal service that will ship live bees does not do alcohol. And Auntie Shepherd explains why. Very succinctly, bees are regulated differently than alcohol, which is the true story. It has nothing to do with safety and everything to do with the fact that each state has its own laws regarding alcohol. Which is too bad, because I too would like some Ursel gin. My favorite thing, I think, is that they have a website section, and it says countries to which we ship. Then it just says Germany. So it might as well have said countries to which we ship. No. There are none. No countries to which we ship. Woods hobo. What do... See, I feel like what I did before in the sketch of just like... that's not enough clothes. Now that I've got this chick standing here. As a sketch outline, I'm like, needs more clothes. So let's see. Let's aim for like. Well, hang on. Let's fix this first. This is just. There we go. Let's fix the scale and proportion, shall we? There we go. There we go. And then these. Like that. I feel like maybe we should go for like halfway competent woods hobo. Like okay, let's say she stole a shirt that was too big for her. But tried to fix it by like rolling up the sleeves. Into like big cuffs. And then like some kind of like vine, maybe, or just a rope. I don't know, like a belt that's keeping it from like billowing just all over the place. But it's still like hilariously the wrong size. Yes, Artcraft points out correctly that it is funny that he can mail Jin to literally the other side of the world, but I cannot mail Jin to Hannah, who lives on the same coast as me. More than a couple of hours away. Think of it like the distance between I don't know, you and Paris, maybe? Maybe not quite that far. Yeah, the USPS is fully anti. And then yeah, for trousers, it's you know, cut off. Cut off at the pants kind of thing. Ooh, some patches. But like, you know, you learn to sew, but only kind of before you left patches. Fix your stuff, but not really. Yes, chat. Maybe don't admit to actual crimes in chat. Just, this is not legal advice, but it feels like common sense. Possibly don't. Admit that you've, Now, what kind of shoes? Bearing in mind that I hate shoes. But walking is just, I mean, no shoe, barefoot, but walking is such a, bad shoes just come apart when you walk on them for too long. It may hurt your feet. No shoes? Okay. Oh, it's summer, so maybe no sleeves? Or maybe the sleeves are also cut off? I just arbitrarily decided on summer. Oh dear. I feel like possibly you've lied about summer. That it might actually not be summer. I guess I better draw this stick, huh? Oh, goodness. I know sort of the history of alcohol, of turning alcohol regulation over to the states. At least I know that that specifically there was prohibition, and when prohibition was overturned, the compromise basically was to allow states to make their own regulations concerning alcohol, which is why various states have different places you can sell it and not sell it, why some states you still can't buy alcohol on Sundays. Until probably I was in college, the county that I grew up in Tennessee was dry. No alcohol sold at all. Which is silly because we all have cars. So, So yeah, every state can set its own regulations. And those regulations can be as weird as the state wants. So if there's no alcohol on Sundays, well, that's just how it is. And it's a thing that must be dealt with. Those are the rules. Auntie Shepherd says their granddaddy worked on barges on the Tennessee and Cumberland rivers. Had a side business bootlegging liquor into dry counties in Kentucky. My parents did not grow up in Tennessee. So when they moved there, my mom did not know there was such a thing as a dry county. And asked where to buy liquor. And they sent her to a gravel parking lot across the bridge. And told her to stay there with her trunk open. A thing that she did not do. Which I have to say I am very disappointed about, because otherwise it would be a much more exciting story. Oops. Yeah, our drinking age in the U.S. is surprisingly old as well, I must say. Feels a little bit like if you can vote, you could probably be allowed to also drink alcohol. Just, you know, if you can drink and if you can vote and go to war, maybe you should also be allowed to drink. Maybe that's just me. See, that's what I'm talking about, Valkyrie. Can be deployed to war, but not yet drink alcohol. Just, it feels like possibly we're prioritizing the wrong things. About the need to be responsible. Just occurs that perhaps. And I mean, I don't know that you should drink at 18 or 17 or 16. But I definitely know you shouldn't go to war. So hey. Valkyrie says the age for war should be 60 plus. You've already lived a full life. I feel like also that would sort of calm everything down a little bit. you know, in general. Ah yes, our craft. Do you have a tip jar set up, or are we still hoping for donations to my Ko-Fi? Because if you enjoy our craft gin reviews, you are welcome to good. You're welcome to donate to the Ko-Fi Rick's Gin Fund, so our craft can afford to purchase more gin to review for us. Because you have to admit that there is some expense involved. In providing us with that's not how feet work at all. I sketched this whole leg just sort of wrong, and did not correct it. I'm afraid. No, we can't always draw foliage to hide things. So anyway, if you've enjoyed gin reviews by our craft, now you can show your appreciation with a donation for more gin. Worked for Liefeld. Covering. Okay, I need to actually do that. Oops. Nope, go back. New layer. Bunny layer. All right, back to today's gin. More Ursel heritage. The botanicals seem to be more or less the same as the others. Let's just have the highlights. It's listed on the website, after all. All right, good night, Shayana Serene. Thanks for joining us. Stuffed bunny. Two. All right. Lost. Ah, yes. Okay. Well, this is the, let's... do that anyway, so that kind of makes sense. All right. So, chili, pimento, tagetes, citrus zest, lemon balm, and juniper. For our heritage from Ursel. And it's after 6. So with this being the concept art I've managed for today, which does not have a sword, but a stick that will pretend as a sword. Keep that its own thing. We got ourselves this glorious battle. Oops, just trying to take a little share on the internet screenshot there. There we go. So we're gonna listen to our craft's gin review and wrap up today. It's good that you can now you feel you can now rest, Shep. Glad that I could help your peace of mind. The taste of Ursel heritage, our craft informs us, is slightly spicy and herby, but not as pronounced as the dark forest version, but still quite distinctive gin. Sounds nice. Sounds like a more subtle version of the dark forest, maybe. Goes well in a gin and tonic. We are informed. Excellent. Ursel. See, I want. I was close. Yes, closer to a typical gin than dark forest, but still its own thing. Excellent. Just fooling around with this file for no reason. Out of tea again. Need more lemon and honey. Just flipping through the things we've made. While we're wrapping up the stream and the gin review, here is your reminder that tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, there will be more Bloodborne. I'll be streaming Bloodborne, shouting curses at this time, Rom the Spider. We'll just fight the boss first. It may take me the entire time just to try and win. Depends how hard it is. I will tweet when the spiders are gone, for anyone who wants to watch but has arachnophobia. Oh no, everyone's like, oh no, you're back to drawing. You don't curse at all. Yes, I only curse at video games. So, tomorrow 4 p.m. Bloodborne. Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Instead of the regularly scheduled art stream, we will instead be joining Auntie Shepherd for some Walden video game adventuring. There will also be profanity in that. So the cursing will carry us right through Monday. And then the final reminder, there will be no Friday stream. Friday stream is moved to Saturday. So there is no stream on the 18th. The stream is instead on the 19th. The 19th from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. Saturday the 19th will be that week's long stream. Because I had to schedule something else on Friday because no one could do it on any other day. But that's just how it goes. And finally, yes, other people self-promoting me in the Patreon, or at my Patreon. I have a Patreon. If you enjoyed this stream, you might think about joining my Patreon. Things like this get put up for coloring book pages. You get special exclusive posts about things. At different levels, you can get sketch requests and you can get prints in the mail. It's very exciting. I'm going to do a special creepy, in quotes, Halloween print for Halloween for this quarter's print. So if you're into Halloween, you're going to want to join before then. And everyone really enjoys demanding sketches. So that's also a thing that gets to happen. Yes, special Halloween art is coming. I've figured out what it's going to be. It's going to be great. Yeah, because of the post office kerfluffle, the last quarter's prints, which should have gone out months ago, finally got out. So people are getting those now. Pandemic plus a short-staffed post office plus our country trying to destroy itself led to some delays. But those have worked out. But nobody talk about what the print is because it won't be a surprise then when everybody else gets it. It's a print that no one's seen yet. So, that's all the business. That's all the business. I should just write a closing thing and tell it to you exactly the same every time. But I don't. I never do. I improvise it and I meander. That's all the things, right? Totally change the schedule for the next week. Join the Patreon. If you enjoy our crafts gin reviews, don't forget his link to Ko-Fi in here. I don't know how this happened, but it's just become a staple of the streams. Our craft, writing gin reviews and me reading them out loud. And because my mom complains about this, I also have a Ko-Fi. If you don't want to give monthly as a Patreon, if you don't want to become a patron but you enjoyed a stream in particular, maybe I did something you were really looking forward to, maybe you were just very excited about it, you can do a one-time tip on Ko-Fi, just whatever, $1, a couple of dollars, if you just happen to like this stream but don't want to become a patron, you can just tip me on Ko-Fi. And if you hate Patreon for some reason, and are annoyed as I am that Ko-Fi is spelled Ko-Fi and not coffee, but pronounced coffee, then you can also become a subscriber on Twitch. If you subscribe on Twitch, you get free access all the time to all of the emotes. There are many of them because we gamed the system to make sure we got them. Arcraft gave us a bunch of math The only one that I think you can't unlock with points, though, is the secret boba tea sheep guana. So, dig deep enough, secret boba tea sheep guana. Anyway, I think that's all the ways that you can give me money, besides just going to the website and buying stuff from the store. So, that should cover it all, right? Right? Seems like it. I don't know why this image zoomed in. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on the screen. I was reading chat. It seems fine. We'll just do that. Center it. Gaze upon it in all its glory. And I think that's, oh. There it is. It's back. Good. My upper banner disappeared. Ugh, OS X. Anyway. My throat is getting sore again, and my voice is giving out. So... Sweary Margot sword fighting a Potu. It's just what happened today. It's just what happened. I promise I'll figure out the pottery thing, and I won't fail next time. And I won't crush it into a ball of clay angrily and stomp away. I will attempt to really achieve the thing that I wanted to achieve. Thanks for joining me for stream. Thanks Arcraft for the gin review. Thanks for everybody chatting in chat and giving me stuff to talk about, keeping me entertained while I draw. Hope that everyone has a great weekend. Stay safe, stay well. Black Lives Matter, abolish the police. Save America from everything, including fire now, so that's fun. No, let's not end on that down note. Yay, Bird D&D. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific to shout angrily at spiders. That'll be fun. Look forward to that. Bloodborne's always a good time, in a kind of gross, horrible Lovecraft way. And until then, have a good night. Bye.